You guys remember 8 years ago, a little over 8 years ago in 2016, right? Do you guys remember back in 2016, right? When Kevin Owens won the Universal Championship. Finn Balor, he had to relinquish the Universal Championship after he tore his labrum. And then a week later, they crowned a new Universal Champion in a fatal four-way match, right? Between Big Cass, William Morrissey, Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, and Roman Reigns. And I remember it like it was yesterday. Triple H came in, gave Kevin Owens the Universal Championship, and every single time that Kevin Owens defended the Universal Championship, every single time, he could never defend it on his own. He fought Rollins for 3 straight months, and every single time he was fighting Seth Rollins, Chris Jericho would get involved. Then he fought Roman Reigns, right? He fought Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble, and Braun Strowman got involved. It's the same exact fucking thing with Jon Moxley. It's the same thing. Every single time Jon Moxley defends the championship, he's defended the title twice now. Once against Orange Cassidy at Full Gear, and then once in a fatal four-way with Cassidy, White, and Hangman at World's End. And both times, we had the same exact ending with Wheeler Yuta swooping on in, delivering the Busaiku knee, and then Moxley hits the Death Rider. 1, 2, 3. Moxley retains the championship. You are making Jon Moxley look weak. This is the weakest that I've ever seen Jon Moxley look since his debut in AEW. What happened to the Jon Moxley that was fucking throwing Kenny Omega off of stages through barbed wire pads? What happened to the Jon Moxley that was slamming Kenny Omega on exposed wooden mats back at Full Gear in 2019? What happened to that Jon Moxley? Why are we sitting here with a Jon Moxley as AEW World Champion that can't win a fucking match on his own? Why are we sitting here with Jon Moxley as World Champion and a faction that constantly needs to get involved every single time Jon Moxley is in just a slight bit of danger? It's like all they have to do is pull a hair off of Jon Moxley's chest, and you got Claudio and Yuta and Marina Shafir running on out to make the save. Is Jon Moxley a fucking man, or is he a fucking pussy? What are we doing? People are already burnt out of Jon Moxley as it is, but now you're not even trying to make his title reign work. You're not even trying to make his title reign work. You're just having him go out there, take all these fucking bumps. They're having them go out there. Jon Moxley does his thing, and then when Jon Moxley looks like he's about to lose the championship, in comes the Death Riders. The same thing that happened with Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens and his Universal title reign sucked balls. Why? Because Kevin Owens couldn't defend the championship on his own. Now, Jon Moxley's in the same exact boat. I thought we left shit like this alone, and we left all this shit behind us in the Vince McMahon era. Why are we sitting here with a rehash? Why are we sitting here with a rehash of Kevin Owens' Universal title reign from 2016, when in reality, Jon Moxley shouldn't even be the AEW World Champion right now? I don't understand how anyone can look at this and think that this is the right direction for the AEW World Championship. Never mind that the Fatal 4-Way match was rushed and the ending was lame and it felt like a dynamite match in the main event of the pay-per-view. Now we got Adam Copeland coming on in. What are you going to do with Adam Copeland, huh? What are you going to do with Adam Copeland? Are you really going to have the Death Riders continue to get involved and the Death Riders are going to cost Adam Copeland? You're going to have Wheeler Yuta swoop on in, hit the Busaiku knee, and Wheeler Yuta is going to be the cause of Adam Copeland's loss, his inevitable loss to Jon Moxley, because Copeland's not winning the championship. At least I don't think so. The only way that Adam Copeland becomes AEW World Champion is if Christian Cage immediately cashes in on him, and he cashes in his contract. If anything, they can't get the title on Christian Cage sooner. Jon Moxley's title reign is not looking good at all.